Hey, what's up, YouTube? What's up, my people? Welcome to our special afternoon session live stream for answering your questions. Psychic Tarot Andrew here, your boy Drew from Cassamba and Bitwine.com. And so let's get right to it. We already have some people here. Um, so we got Montaigne asking, how long until I'm in a committed relationship? Let's take a look. All right. We have certain cards for commitment. So let's find out. Well, I'm gonna go by months here. It's gonna be a while. I'm still looking for that commitment card. Um, there we go. So we're looking at you're looking about around a year from now when you get a fully committed relationship. There are other things that happen before that. Obviously, meeting someone and developing the relationship. But for a full commitment, we're looking at 1 year, almost exactly. Could be a little bit within that. So maybe close to the new year at the end of this year. All right. Thank you, Monty. I'll get to your other questions. We have some other ones here. Hey, Sonia, how are you doing? Good to see you again. Alex Jones, is my brother at peace? Let's take a look. All right. We'll do a yes no spread here. All right. We start out with the Knight of Wands, which means leaving or traveling, I suppose. Um, what else we have here? We've got the Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, the Knight of Swords, the Ace of Cups, the Fool card, which means a new beginning. So it's a yes. And the Hermit card, which is basically alone, I guess not alone, but alone. So we have three yes cards on the up cards on the yes line. So the answer is yes. Ten of Cups is happiness. Ace of Cups is a new happiness. Fool card is a new adventure, a new life sort of thing. You could say a new path. And the Hermit card would be um, just introspection. So maybe perhaps he's looking at what his life was like and just get to know himself and everything that happened and moving towards a new path in the next life. So the answer is yes. Okay. Hey, Venus. Welcome. There's our Venus. Thanks for coming in. I'm glad that I did an afternoon, so I didn't know how many people would be here. Um, so this is great. Good to see you, Venus. Okay, so now we had, I hope that answers your question, Alex. Um, cards came up, yes. The Hermit card was interesting at the end because that usually means isolation or alone. But I guess perhaps just the circumstances. Um, uh, the main thing is it said yes at peace. And also the Hermit is like reflection. It's also a card of knowledge. The Hermit's lamp is wisdom. So probably finding wisdom on what happened, um, which is good. Okay, so how will my career in the technical field be? So yeah, okay. Let's find out. I'll do a few cards for that one. I don't have to do a yes, no. Let's try, we'll do a three card. We have the Ten of Cups for happiness, so that's a good start. The Two of Wands, which is a new field or a new adventure, a new job, a uh, new venture. So that's good. And the Three of Wands, which is basically the same thing, which shows the growth from the two to the three. And you see wands represent energy. Energy is mostly spent on work, in many ways. And the two is basically, see, he's got the one planted in the back, one holding, he's holding the globe, or the character is holding the globe, looking towards the horizon, future. And then you go one step further, the same thing, got two planted and holding one again. So you're moving forward. So you'll be happy. Plus, you're going to have growth here. So you're going to move up and go further. It's a great three-card spread for that, actually. It's a new area. Yep, it's all new. It's basically new venture. Great. You're welcome, Alex. Appreciate that. Okay, so Montaigne, you had another one, right? You're welcome, Sonia. Okay, so the second one you asked was, um, what happened to Courtney after I wrote her up? Okay, let's find out. I'll do a couple of cards for that. We have well, first of all, she wasn't happy. That's the King of Wands, sorry, King of Cups reversed. Strength card is just a card of going through the fire. And the Four of Wands. So basically, she's fine, but she obviously got um, chastised. So I guess now she'll try to balance things out and correct that path. Okay, let's see what else we get here. Okay, so you had another one, Montaigne? Yeah, I get all your questions, but maybe you should ask them separately instead of all at once. After I answer one and then I answer other people, then write the next one. So it keeps it easier so I don't have to look up. And I can only answer one person at a time. So I don't know what the next one was. I can use mediumship, but you have like 3 hours. Plus, if you want to come, I can do it for you on Kasamba. Yeah. That'd be fine. Uh, so you can get me at kasamba.com at bitwine.com, but I can't do it in a live stream. It's a lot of energy and focus to pull someone in. Um, will I cross train at work? Okay, I'll do it. Yes, no. On that one. There we go. All right. I get a no. So not at this point, anyways. It just says no, and the Page of Wands is reversed. And I just went through the 2 and 3 of one with Sonia with her new technical thing, which was upright 2, 3, and the page is also the first of that card, which is new ventures. So that's a no. It's reversed. Okay. Oh, when will you contract? Well, that's why I said not now. Okay, I'll do a timing spread then. Okay, let's see. I'll do a monthly spread. Okay, that would be in May. I got the Knight of Wands, which is moving or change, and it's a work-related card. Queen of Wands reversed for April says no, and this card doesn't really count because it's now and it's a Page of Cups. So it would be May. All right. Oh, you're welcome, Sonia. Yeah, those cards are really good, especially when you get the happiness card, Ten of Cups, followed by the Two of Wands and the Three of Wands right after. That's like a direct movement in that area. Yeah, I answered the question there, Martin. Okay. And by the way, don't forget every morning that's the card of the day, and we'll be filming some other series called history, reading history. I'll take a historical figure and do a reading for them as if they were alive and see if it matches their personality and their life, just for fun. Okay, go ahead. That's the question, Montaigne. You have one more? Go ahead. Let me know what you want to hear. Answer. Oh, Venus. Venus, did you have a question? Thanks for coming in. Good to see you. Venus is one of our admins. Why did I have a dream about someone from my childhood that I haven't seen in years? Okay, I'll see. Okay, let's just see. I'll do a couple cards. Okay, so I have like the two communication cards or thought cards and the Hermit reverse. Basically, what I deduce from this is that something that triggered a memory, something that happened recently, that triggered a memory from that that time, and it reminded you. That's kind of like a deja vu kind of thing. So it kind of triggered something in your subconscious. So your subconscious used that old memory to reconcile the current state of your mind, using that as a reference to reconcile that between your consciousness and your subconscious nature. Okay, good. Next. Yeah, I mean the tarot. The tarot is really archetypes that actually allow your subconscious and your conscious mind to integrate. So that's why we have dreams. When we dream, it's your subconscious using symbolism to sort out the things, the information you took through words, because basically the brain works in symbolism. Words are kind of a watered down version of that in order to communicate. But if you go back tens of thousands of years, most of what was communicated was through symbols. If you look at Egyptian hieroglyphics, even Chinese writing is all symbols. So there's more impact with a symbol. Like they say, a picture says 1,000 words, right? That's basically how people used to communicate. And some people actually believe that even further to that, we didn't even use symbols. We used just thought, just basically telepathy. But then what happened was words came in and they cloud things because words have different meanings, right? Uh, and the way you arrange them, and they're just letters. They represent a symbol. So symbolism is very powerful. As a Freemason, we know that. It's all about symbols. Oh, Venus, thank you. Um, you're 15 seconds behind. Um, Montaigne, did Courtney get suspended or fired? Let's see. I'll ask. Well, first I'll ask suspended and then I'll ask fired. Well, ask fired first. Something's happening, yeah. So I guess maybe that's the Four of Wands was her going home. It looks like something's happening, yeah. If she hasn't yet, um, could be fired. Oh, Michaela. Nice to see you again, Michaela. I'll be traveling next week to visit my family. Is there anything I should know? Find out. Okay, let's see. Michaela, anything you should know about visiting family? Okay, the temperance reverse means there could be some friction. Temperance, when it's upright, is balance, getting along, togetherness, things like that. So reverse might be a little bit of friction you're going to experience. Um, the Four of Cups, try to relate this here. It's interest or disinterest. Um, so reverse means interest. So there's a proposal or something that you're um, uh, going to offer. I don't know with with your family, but the Four of Cups is good because it means interest. But at the end, we still have the Three of Swords, which is a tough card. It means some pain, heart pain, like pain of the heart, not like physically, but the rain washes away for new hope. So prepared for a little bit of friction and working things out. But I like the Four of Cups reverse means if you're going there to, you know, talk to them about something, they'll probably capitulate to whatever you're looking for. Yeah, thank you, Venus. And Michaela, so yeah, be a little bit wary of this. It looks like there might be some friction going on. You're welcome, Michaela. Okay, we're doing all right here. So, any more questions? As Alex is still here, right? Um, when is Courtney leaving the company? Okay, well, find out. Well, I get the Judgment reverse right away, so it could be this month. That's usually resurrection or rebuilding or reconciling. So reverse could mean I just did month to month. So sometime before the end of the month, I would say. Hi, Alex. How you doing? I hope I answered your question. Funny thing is, oh, thanks. Like the hat? Everybody said that. That's why I keep it on. Thank you, Venus. So yeah, when I was talking about the cards, basically they're archetypes that allow us to, it's like a dream. These cards are like a dream. When you have a dream, there's symbols, and then we have to interpret them, but they always have something to say. It's our subconscious mind. Remember, our brains take in billions of information every second. There's noise, there's whatever, there's radio waves coming through us. So our mind filters it out and chooses a few things. But the subconscious is hearing everything. So when you dream, it sort of sorts it out and plays it as a movie for your mind to kind of understand the information that was coming in. So the cards act as pictorials and archetypes. They act in the same way. So when you read them, they evoke something out of you. So it's like a waking dream. So you can reconcile your higher self and your lower self and become even whole. Is my manager trying to put me? Oh wait, I'm worried. Alex, I'm worried about my sister dealing with my brother's death. Will she come to terms with it? Okay, let's see. Okay, so we have the Justice card, which is balance. In this case, also dealing with a death. It's anything that has legal issues or something to do with that. A death would be something like that. You have to do some paperwork. And then we have the Ten of Swords, which is death. It's like the death card. Um, However, this is a good idea, a good thing to bring up because you asked if your brother has a peace. This swords are all in, but they can't feel them anymore. That's the Ten of Swords. It is, I call it the mini death card. The Empress would be your sister here. Um, and the yes or no. She's going to have a little bit of trouble, but in the end, so we have the Ace of Cups reverse, which is like initially heartache or pain. Then we have the Nine of Cups, which is content, happiness, and then the Six of Cups, which means uh, reconciling the past with the future. So that would definitely say she's going to be able to get over it. What's the last one we have? And the Ace of Wands, which is a new energy. I dropped the card. Sorry. So at the end, she'll get all her energy back. She'll deal with it. There's going to be an initial difficulty with it. I don't know what card I dropped. Something went down here. Oh, there it is. Hang on. That's a Three of Cups, which is a good card. It wasn't in your spread, but we'll add that to it. So yeah, there'll be a new energy for her. Uh, but initially, she's going to have a little bit of trouble, but it won't be too long. Okay. Alex, thank you for the question. Montaigne, my manager, trying to put me on a schedule when she isn't there so she can avoid me standing up for myself. All right, I'll ask a yes no question. Huh? No, she's not trying to avoid you. That was pretty clear. So whatever, I don't know where you're getting it from, but no. Especially if you stand up for yourself, that's fine. As manager should respect that. Oh, we lost something here. I'll be right back in 2 seconds. I'm not gonna log off. I gotta go out of frame here. Am I back on? Yeah. Sorry about that, folks. we had a little problem with the questions. Okay, Alex, fantastic explanation. Oh, well, I appreciate that. Thank you, Alex. Well, you know what, Venus, on the websites I work for, um, I'm not allowed. I wasn't allowed to do health, which understandable because they have liability issues on there. Um, and then one day, I think it was about last year, sometime around this time, I was doing legal reading for somebody on divorce and settlements and stuff. And I got a note from someone saying, and they said I'm not allowed to do legal either. And I think the reason why they do that is because if, say, I'm wrong, which is very rare, um, but it happens because nobody's perfect, and then they can try and sue the website, saying, "Oh, he said that I was going to win, and I didn't," you know. But I mean, here I can give you an idea. Um, so I mean, I can do. I might, if you want, I can answer. I actually have been right almost every time. Health wise, I used to do it. They won't even let me do pregnancy predictions of birth, and I was 100% before they stopped me. I even predicted twins once. So it's weird. I have one person named their baby after me too. Um, so yeah, they actually say that on the website too, but they still won't let me do it. I guess they had some issues in the past. I know. Entertainment purposes only. We have to say that. That's what this is. Um, Although I have done, yeah, the birth one, the predicting the child's gender. I must have done about 70 over my career, and I got every single one. The twins blew my mind, though. I said, "You're gonna have twins," and it happened. It was a what do you call it? Fraternal, boy and girl. You know that too. Okay. Um, so yeah, if you want me to take a quick look, I can. I can just tell you. I won't. I mean, I'll tell you what I see. Usually, when you get the Justice card upwards, it's in your favor. That's a pretty easy one there. And again, people answer. People who aren't online, like just in person, do uh, health and legal all the time. But I know it's just because they have their liabilities and stuff like that, because they're a website and stuff like that. But legal, I didn't think it would be an easy. If I miss on a legal, I'm wrong, but I haven't. But I haven't done it. But if I do, it's sorry. I mean, I'm online at 4.98 out of 5 stars on 15,000 readings, which means I'm 98% correct. But the 2% happens, and I hate it when it does, but it does. Um, okay. Are you gonna get? Oh, sorry, we got a thing. I saw the question. Am I? Montaigne says, Am I gonna end up getting beat up at work? That's fine. So you're talking about physical violence? I can't see that happening. That would be automatic firing and whatever. I do see a five of wands. No, but somebody wants to. I get the five of wands, but I get the hangman and the 10 wands reversed. The 10 of cups is up. So there's two up, one down, but the hangman kind of negates it. So it's kind of even. You won't, but somebody wants to. Okay. Okay. Venus, will we get justice for my sister's death? What do you see? His name is Todd, and he is currently in jail waiting trial. Okay, this is interesting. Wow. That's heavy, Venus. Let's see what happens. We'd love to see the Justice card up right here, anywhere in the spread. We get the World card, which means this thing closure. Three of Pentacles. Five of Cups, which is loss. So that makes sense. The Knight of Pentacles upwards, which is good. That's justice. The Knight of Wands also upward, and well, I don't know if he's going to get the death penalty, but I get death. And that's, I mean, it does relate to what happened, but the answer is yes. It's interesting. I got three knights as well. Didn't get the justice card at all, either up or down, but the answer is a yes. It's interesting the death card came out because um, it could be just relating to the subject, right? And then the other two, it's all three upwards, meaning yes, justice. And the world card, which is not the justice card, obviously, but it does mean closure and things uh, end the way you want it to. It's the last card in the tarot. It's a 78th card. The Fool being the zero card, and this being 70, not the 70 on the major card. It's the 21st card because there's 22 majors, right? The Fool is zero. So that is your last card in the tarot, meaning complete. So yeah, you're gonna get. It looks good. I like it. And even though the Justice didn't come out, the fact that the Death card came out, um, at least um, it says the cards are actually listening, and the subject is there, right? Death. You're welcome, Venus. You're welcome. Uh, yeah, I mean, I always hope for that. Like some people say, is this guy meant for me? And the star card comes out. Um, it's like, yeah, but sometimes it doesn't, but the cards still line up. You can't always get the perfect absolute card that means it every time, but we didn't get it reversed either, so that's good. You know, we got a yes on that. So the death actually made it more poignant.
Did you drop a card?
Did I drop a card again? No, I don't think so. I'm good.
That stuck to your arm, she said.
Oh wait, did I? Hang on, 1 second. Who was that? Oh, Alex?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yep, it's stuck. Yep, it's stuck to my. It was the death card. Jeez, following me. Thank you, Alex. No, it wasn't the star. It was the death card. I wish it was the star card. Um, but that just means change too, by the way. In the case of Venus's reading, I believe it just actually was pointing to the circumstances. But the death cards come out twice tonight, so um, thanks, Alex. Okay. Uh, did Elena diss me today? If so, what was said about me? I can't tell you what was said. The cards will just tell me if she dissed you or not. And you may want to change workplaces. It sounds like kindergarten. Uh, no, she didn't diss you, and I got the devil in reverse too, so you don't have to worry about that. All right, how we doing on the time? Well, we're already a half hour. It's going fast. Yeah, you are in a bad environment. You might want to get out of there. Sounds like everybody else is like a instigator. Yeah, you should. Yeah. Oh, Venus, you like that answer? It was a good one. I almost all the cards were upright, so it should be pretty good. I can ask when you're gonna leave if you're trying to get out of there. And I do get the death card would be also getting out of a job. World reverse right there. But I want to get it more accurate. Okay, your change of job is going to be in the summer. We're looking at July. All right. How will your manager be with you after Courtney is gone? It's fine. Matter of fact, I get the Fool card, which is like a new start. Sun card, Magician, which is better communication. So, you good? Oh, forget it. Sound issues? We're good.
Video issue.
Yeah, so yeah, it's gonna be actually pretty good. All right. Keep them coming, people. And I don't know how many people are still in here.
Yeah, we've got quite a few.
Still okay. Somebody, we're gonna go for another half hour if we can, as long as there's enough people here. Hey, thanks for. I didn't even see I dropped the card. I knew I dropped one earlier because I like, and I found it down there. But I didn't see one knock off my. Oh, does Elena realize that I'm smarter than I let on? I'll find that out. Okay, let's see. Let's find out if she recognizes how smart you are. Um, she sort of suspects that you're smarter than you are. Yeah, it's a yes, a very light yes. Thanks, Alex. Yeah, so she kind of gets an idea that you are, but you're so good at hiding how smart you are that she doesn't realize it all the way. No. A lot of people are good at hiding how smart they are. They lay in the weeds and then people don't understand why things are happening. And they go, oh, I didn't know that person was so smart. What does my mom need from you? Venus, she needs love. Our moms need love. I'll see what we get. We all need love. Moms need love. I love my mama. My mama is 84 now. Okay. Uh, your mom just right now it says nothing. Um, it says love. Read your cups. Um, I mean, I get the Ten of Swords, which is like, mm, she doesn't really need anything from you. I get the Page of Cups, which is love, emotional support, things like that. Also, I get two wand cards, so she probably needs money as well. Those are work cards. She doesn't even hug. Neither does mine. But my mama loves me. My mother's not very emotional. Matter of fact, we hugged once in a while, and it's kind of like, I love you, mom. I don't think she said I loved her or we loved each other until I was like in the 40s. She's a very pragmatic woman, but she does love me. She does other things for me that shows her love, but she's not a hugger, that's for sure. As a matter of fact, when my ex passed away, um, a few years ago, before she passed away, she was at my mom's house and she started crying because her brother had passed away, young, at like 30 something. And she was painting my mother's house and she started crying. And and my mom's like, what? Because it's Wednesday. That's when he died. And this is like 5 years before. And my mother said right to her face, sorry, I'm not very emotional. That's all she said. That's my mom. Yeah, my mom actually said that. She goes, sorry, I'm not very emotional. Can you get back to painting my bathroom? And then she calls me, goes, why is she crying? She's crying for a half an hour. I said, because it's Wednesday. This is what she does on Wednesdays. Because her brother died. When did he die? He died 5 years ago. Holy shit. My mom's my mom's like, I don't know, man. This chick's crazy. Turned out she was right. Uh, yeah, my mom's not a hugger. All right, Montaigne, does Kevin know I dislike India and how does he feel about that? Holy crap. Let's find out if he knows first. And if he does, then we'll find out. Uh, he knows. And how does he feel about it? Uh, I mean, he just looks at it as a work thing. It's like, well, he's whatever. She don't like her. You don't like her. He doesn't really think of anything emotional about it. It's like just another work thing. Oh yeah. Well, my dad said he loved me, Venus. My dad, I was at the hospital when he was dying. This is in 2011, and the first time he said I love you, and the first time I said I love you to him, he died the next day. I was there, and then I went back to my place, and then my mother and my sisters were there, three of my four sisters, and I got there. He had just passed away. But the night before, when I was at the hospital, same place when he was in palliative care, he said, I love you for the first time, and I said it back, which was the last thing I said to him before he died, and the last thing he said to me before he died. So, of all the things, he was kind of like my mom. So, it worked out well at the end. Yeah. Only time ever either of us said it. So, it's at least we went out the right way. But he didn't ever really have to say it. We knew. People show their love in different ways. They don't have to express it in words. You know, we have to recognize those things from people. Some people aren't good at expressing themselves that way. Me, on the other hand, I'm a love bug. Sorry. What else we got here? What will happen when I go to work tomorrow? Like, how will my day turn out? All right, I'll do a one card for that one just to see, and I'll explain what the card means. Here we go. So everybody can understand the cards a bit. Well, you get the Ten of Cups, so you're going to have a great day. It's a pretty easy card to interpret. It just means happiness. So you're going to have a good day. Tomorrow's Friday, right? So TGIF. Okay, Venus said, I thought my mom hated all of us kids until after my dad passed, and I started healing myself. A lot of our parents came from unhealed trauma. Well, here's the thing about my father. The reason why he wasn't open is because when my grandmother was pregnant with my father in 1939. My grandfather went to World War II. He went overseas to fight. When my dad was born a month later after he left, and back then they were real men. You didn't take a 6 month break from fighting a war. You fought for 6 years. He got breaks in Italy for like 3 days at a time or a week. You didn't come home. Not like now they fly him back and forth. So when my grandfather came back, my dad was 6. He never met him. And so, and my grandfather came back, he had what do you call PSTD, not the stuff that people talk about they have these days because they didn't get the job. That's not PSTD. PSTD is getting shot by Germans for 6 times from the trees riding your motorcycle. That's PSTD. So he wasn't the same man when he came back. So my dad, he wasn't a hugger.
PTSD.
PTSD, whatever they call it. Shell shock, we called it back then. Anyway, so he wasn't a hugger, and my dad wasn't a hugger because my grandfather, he wouldn't even, when I was born, he wouldn't even touch me because he was afraid to touch a baby. He's like, I might kill it. So, I don't know. So, yeah, but that's how it was. So they weren't huggers. And life was tougher back then. You couldn't shake your booty and make $1 million on OnlyFans. You had to go out there and fight the Germans. You know what I'm saying? People think they got PTSD these days. Forget about it. You got nothing. You got such an easy life in this country or in the U.S. It's so ridiculous when people say they have that. Anyway, makes me sick. Um, there's the guy. Oh, Alex, thank you for another question. Will I get to go to another work convention in June? Work conventions are awesome. You get to party. Let's find out. Wouldn't it be awesome if it was in Toronto? Yeah, okay, let's find out. June, work convention. Yeah, King of Cups, but it doesn't really matter. I'm just looking for timing here. April, May, June. Page of Cups means happiness. Let's do another one to see if we get another card that. Oh, Magician card, Page of Pentacles. So far, May is looking good. I just want to see if we can get a travel card around there.
June.
In June. Oh, wait, June. Three of Cups. Okay, here we go. April, May, June. Oh, March, April, May, June. Okay. Eric, thank you for correcting me. So I do have the Three of Cups in June for what I did three spreads. All was looking good in May, but then Eric reminded me it's June. But when I did the June, we got the Three of Cups, which is gatherings. Three of Cups is like social gatherings, weddings, celebrations, in job or career spreads. It means joining usually a mid-sized organization. So yeah, so far it looks good. We can check that another time as it gets closer to verify 100%. It's in California. It's in Rancho Cucamonga. Alex, I have a client named Inga from Rancho Cucamonga. I thought she was going to be in today. I don't know where she is. Yeah, we still have some time. Anyway, Cali, it's in Cali. Uh, I mean, California is great. Well, it used to be. That's all I can say. When I lived there, it was okay. Just a bit outside. All right. Yes, Montaigne, you have a question? Can you read it, please? I just see question.
Does a guy named Nick have feelings for Nick?
Oh, you found the question? Okay. You know what you should do is wait till I finish and ask the question because I can't read up all the time. All right, here we go. Guy named Nick have feelings for me? Is that what it is? Let's find out. Yeah, I mean, it's very low interest right now, but I mean, I wouldn't say feelings. No, he's got interest, you know. I'm at two up, one down, but the Four of Cups upright means like sort of disinterested, but it's up, so it's very early. I wouldn't say feelings, but I'd say interest, maybe in you. And I know Venus, huh? Crazy man. What do we at now? No, we still have another 15 minutes in this live stream. It goes fast when there's a lot of questions from different people. Um, okay. Does a guy named Adam have feelings for me at work? Let's find out. Okay. Appreciate all the questions from everybody. Many you can ask me. Um, again, he's got some, but it's still low key. I mean, it is a work environment. We don't want to really get involved in relationships at work in this day and age. They usually get people fired and whatever. Yeah. But yeah, he does. It's low key, but he does. Yeah. All right. Sorry. It gets hot and when you're reading, the energy. Usually when I'm online at home, doing my Kasam and Bitwine, there's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, sometimes a half hour. Sometimes when it's an hour. Oh, hang on. I think I have a message. Oh. Hang on. 1 second. I got an emergency call. All right. Oh, okay. Are you back?
Yep.
Okay, folks. That was I might have to go in, well, 20 minutes. So that death card. Um, now, last week my friend friend's wife passed away suddenly. He was in the hospital. He got out, and we have a funeral for her tomorrow. And Melissa, my fiance, was gonna drive him over. She's been taking care of him, kind of cleaning the house because he's out. Apparently, she just got a call. He just passed away right now. So they both passed away even before she could be buried tomorrow for the funeral. And Melissa was going to help him and we were going to take him there. He passed away just now. So it's very complicated. The death card now makes a lot of sense. The one that fell over and hit my phone, by the way.
Your elbow.
Stuck to my elbow right by my phone. So yeah, there you go. That's a little bit supernatural stuff happening there. He died. Apparently, it just happened when, well, probably right around the time the death card stuck to my elbow. So yeah, that's why we broke for a second. Yeah, that's some crazy. I mean, Sandy was only 55. Steve was a little older. He was in the 70s, but um, we didn't expect. I knew he wasn't going to be. He was a little bit sick, but I didn't expect Sandy to die. And I saw him the other day, and Melissa's been taking care of him, just cooking for him because he's kind of been out of it a bit, and cleaned his place up for him. And she was going to go over there right now actually, and they said he just passed away. So holy man. Well, anyway, I'll be taking care of that when I'm finished this. I'm gonna obviously everybody's in a little bit of shock. And we were planning. We did a wake for Sandy last week. She passed away last week. Was a couple days later, and it was the day before her birthday. She died, and now we had a funeral tomorrow for her. I I don't know. It's crazy. Anyway, yeah. So well, we're almost at the 2 hour mark or the hour mark. Sorry, and I really just want to do a special uh, afternoon for some of the people that can't reach me at the 8 o'clock. Um, but thank you, Venus. Yeah, it's that was my fiance call. Basically, she sent a message. I looked down on my phone and I was basically just said "fuck." I went, "What?" Yeah, that's crazy. Um, so we'll stay on for another 5 to 10 minutes and then I'll log off. I'll have to get home and figure out what's going on. Hey, um, yeah. So anyway, just to catch you up, we have the app, AskPsychicDrew.com, and we have the card of the day every morning, and I'll be doing the reading history, which will be a little segment where we're going to be doing. I have to do a lecture at the university, well, at the U of T faculty club in June, so I have to get writing on that. It's going to be on the Rota Monday Tarot, which is the Rosicrucian Tarot deck. I'm a Rosicrucian. And on the chemical wedding of Christian Rosenkreuz. It's kind of an old esoteric story from the 1600s from my group, and so I'll be writing that. It's going to be a lot of work, so I'm going to still keep doing this, still doing my readings on Kasama and Bitwine, but I got to get starting on that lecture. I do one once a year, sometimes in December, sometimes we meet on the solstices, and we meet on the equinoxes. So the 21st, but the closest Monday too, because sometimes the Monday doesn't always hit on the 21st. Thank you, Alex. Appreciate it. Okay, and yeah, I think we wrap it up a little bit early this time. I got to get home and check this out. Thank you, Venus. I love you. Thanks for moderating again. And Eric, thank you, my producer. And remember, if you hit the like button, if you haven't subscribed, well, everybody here is a subscriber. So then we'll be back. I'll be back on Sunday night at 8 o'clock sharp, and we'll do another live stream. Answer some more questions. In the meantime, you can catch me at Kasamba or Bitwine.com, and make sure you share the channel if you can, and thanks for coming, and I'm glad I was here. Oh, see you Sunday. Thank you, Venus. Appreciate it. Oh, Monty, am I gonna die soon? Uh, okay, I'll answer that before I go. I've been through a lot of deaths this week. Um, actually, without mentioning anybody, two today. Um, no, you're not gonna die soon. I mean, we're all gonna die, but I don't see it in the near future, so you're good. But thanks for coming in, Monty. But no, you're good. I think I know who that is. All right, I will see you on Sunday, people. And yeah, I gotta go take care of some things now, I guess. Thank you. Peace.